Hi guys, Latifa here. Welcome on another episode of Bringing Nigeria to your screen like never before. Yoruba says, what the elderly person has seen is what makes their eye go inside. I am not elderly, but staying in Lagos has made me elderly in a way. And I can actually tell you there are a lot of crazy things that go on in Lagos. For example, I'm here in a place I've never been to until this morning. And getting here, it looks like I'm out of Lagos. Like, where is this place, for God's sake? How come I've never been here before? Because Lagos is like that. Lagos can be like that. There are hidden places. There are places you just look at and they look very normal to you. But sometimes there are actually more stories to these places. And on this note, I'm telling you, welcome back to my channel where we make things like this happen. Stay tuned because this tour of mine is very hot. This is one of the severely depressed part of Lagos. This neighborhood is extended to the railway part of Oingbo, and you can see it coming from the island or from Yaba because this place is located right in the middle of Lagos, going to the island or coming from the mainland. All of this you will find on your way. So it is very, very hard to miss. The crazy thing is that this place houses all sort of things like robbery, prostitution, gambling, and the living condition is not even palatable at the most. This is all you'll see before barging into somebody's house. Look at that house opposite there. All they just have to do is cross to the other side, open the curtain, and come out of the house. That is all the safety there is to this house. And there are a lot of houses like this around here that are defenseless and not properly secured. This is just an extended part of this neighborhood because the whole of this place is very wide, and as vast and wide it is in terms of the size, that is as much as there are crazy things happening. In fact, it was rumored that around here child prostitution is the order of the day. I have not really made inquiries or gathered intel on this yet, but I tell you that I'm going to make a whole discovery, and I'm also going to go in this place to see what actually goes on apart from hearsays. So this is me as usual with my camera hidden somewhere, and that is why it is looking like I have a lot of interference. The reason why most of the houses seem to have been chopped at the front is because of an ongoing project, the Lagos Rail project, that the government has decided to put a bridge around this place as part of the project, and they need space for that. So most of the houses have been chopped at the front to this cause, and that is why it is even looking more hideous than it's supposed to be. And the houses seem to be more opened, and the neighborhood itself seem to be very polluted because of this also. So this is the life people live here because this is very early in the morning by 7 a.m. and people wake up. You see students going to their place of school, and you also see some other people out here too. There is as much filth per square meter as a refuse dump. Chaos rules, whether in the architecture or daily lives of residents. Homes erected indiscriminately are grim shacks made from roofing sheets, bricks, cardboard, and any other materials available. Ventilation, by and large, is optional on account of the generous amount of filth available there are lots and lots of crazy affairs that has yielded to a thriving sex market in this place. As grim as this place is, there are hundreds of people who live here who boldly calls this place their home, not because they have other choices, but because of the way house rent in Lagos is as close to the price of a kidney in the black market. Nothing is cheap anymore. It is very hard for people to leave places like this to other good places because clearly this place is not good for upbringing of children. But still, those are students you see going to school. Definitely, their parents don't have other choices than just to stay where it is. And making money in Lagos has becoming twice as difficult as it used to be. Not that I'm complaining, but yes, I am complaining. Majority of the houses around the railway here are brothels where you can find prostitution as the order and course of the day. To crown it all, under these umbrellas are shady activities going on, as much as procuring drugs and all sort of illicit things. The only personal experience I've had with the notoriety of this place was a time when I was a boss going to the island and there was traffic. There was this guy next to me, seated, pressing his phone. Then, out of nowhere, somebody snatched his phone, then ran into this neighborhood, and poof, it disappeared. Because there are a lot of corners, nook and crannies to this place. So I wondered, that is just one out of all crazy things that happened here. And when I was leaving this place, I knew that I would come back. I would come back to make a properly documented video of everything that goes on in here, all of the nooks and crannies, just to create awareness.